Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to start.
Good day, new members and guests. Welcome to this virtual Golden Key new member recognition ceremony. Golden Key is the world's largest national collegiate honor society, and we are very pleased to have a chapter here. I would like to personally congratulate you on the hard work and efforts you put in to be where you are today. Congratulations once again. GK was established in Southern Africa in 2000, and we welcome you to our society. I hope that you will share in our goals of recognizing academic achievement, promoting leadership, and serving our community. It is my pleasure to introduce to you to Director of Golden Key in Southern Africa. The South African office staff has worked with our chapter to maintain the standards of the society and to help us uphold the mission of Golden Key. We are pleased to have them here tonight. Please welcome Dr. Elmi Kasselman to deliver the greetings from Golden Key.
Regardless of where you are watching me from the smallest shack to the biggest house, on a phone, on a tablet, or a computer, it is a special privilege for me to reach you. Greetings to you all. This is a virtual ceremony intended for the new members of the Golden Key International Honor Society based in Southern Africa and to their loved ones watching with them. This is my welcome to you all. It is about 10 minutes long, and in it, I want to acknowledge your achievement, tell you more about Golden Key, and give you some motivation for this unprecedented time, but also for the rest of your academic career. What an extraordinary time this is for us to meet. Amid the coronavirus pandemic, we are having to re-evaluate many priorities in our lives, and we have to keep innovating. This virtual ceremony is one way in which we are doing just that. So let us begin. On behalf of the Board of Directors, the International Headquarters, and the Southern African Office, welcome to this online new member recognition ceremony. Accredited higher education institutes in Southern Africa are universities dedicated to quality education through academic innovation, research, and most importantly, student engagement. It strives for excellence and recognizes the achievements of students like yourselves, values we as Golden Key hold dear. First, who am I? Well, my name is Elmi, and I have the great pleasure of leading Golden Key in Southern Africa. And I am here with a pleasant mandate to formally congratulate you on being inducted into the Golden Key International Honor Society. I want you to know that membership to this society is quite something. Even before COVID-19 hit us, less than 10% of our population ever got the chance to go to university, and less than 5% get a degree. Meanwhile, you have been performing in the top 15% in your faculty. This is an extraordinary achievement, and therefore we must celebrate it and acknowledge you, even amid the new and important health measures taken by our government. As a member of Golden Key, you are now given a place, a platform where you can connect with like-minded students and like-minded performers, not just in South Africa, but across the world. If you are an active member, you will gain excellent exposure and gain in direct proportion to your involvement. I'm going to talk about what this means in a minute. But quickly, what is Golden Key? Well, it is the world's largest honor society, founded in 1977 at Georgia State University in the United States. Golden Key's aims are simple: to recognize and encourage academic achievement and to connect brilliant minds across the world. Today, you join a global network of over 2.4 million members from about 400 universities worldwide. Your lifetime membership allows you to access countless opportunities, including sponsorship, broadening your networks, developing leadership skills, potential access to research funding, community service opportunities, and career development. So can Golden Key help you? I hope that the answer is yes. As Golden Key, our mission is to enable our members to realize their potential by connecting achievement with service and lifelong opportunity. Let me repeat: to enable our members to realize their potential by connecting individual achievement with service and lifelong opportunity. And let's visit each of these: academics, leadership, and community service in turn. Number one, the academic dimension. Your university is now in the process of migrating online, or has maybe done the entire transition already. You must keep performing. I would encourage you to figure out what you have to do to keep doing well in your subject field and how to make yourself completely familiar with it. In particular, master the jargon, learn the histories, and read your socks off. Learn to focus, an ability that's rare in this new world of social media, wearables, and Showmax. Master your field by practicing over and over again. To focus on one thing and do it exceptionally well. It is people who have honed their skills, who can focus ruthlessly, who make the real difference in society, regardless of whether they catch the limelight or not. They do this through excellence or innovation in research or just by doing their job really well. This is true whatever your field. Finding ways to focus on your immediate academic tasks and doing them well opens the door to solving bigger challenges and eventual global level innovation. But we begin intellectually at home, in your field, studying for next week's test. Online, I guess. So that's point one. Do you have what it takes to dominate your subject area? Pillar 2, leadership. Leading begins in the literal sense at home. Now we've all been spending quite a bit of time at home during this lockdown, and I think we've all rediscovered in new ways how real leadership is not being in front, right? It is being there. In a crisis like this, we focus not on the things we cannot control, but on the many things we can control, to understand problems, to listen, to evaluate, to revise one's own opinions, to strategize, and then to help execute or inspire others to do so. This means leading by example, even just in washing hands, keeping social distances, adhering to health officials' guidance, and regularly checking reputable sources such as the World Health Organization's website. Of course, the flexibility of leadership is exactly why we are doing this ceremony virtually. Anyway, I hope we can agree that part of our challenge in South Africa is that many want to be in front, but few want to make the hard journey of being there. So be not so much inspired by those we see on TV than by your parents, your community, those who have been there for you and who have made it possible for you to be here. Be like them. This is, by the way, how we learn Ubuntu. Not from books, but through connectedness to our families and communities. That's point 2. Lead because you love. Don't lead because you want love. So pillar number 3, community service. Yes, we begin at home, both in terms of academic fields and in terms of where we must lead. Only then we think about social change. As scholar, you must ask yourself, with serious intent, how can my academic and leadership qualities help build a better post-corona world? This is how you begin to connect your own passions to actual improving the world. And by the way, maybe you impact the world, you discover some cure, or you shift the discourse on decoloniality, or some important subject. But it's okay to make the world better just by stepping into your profession. I mean, it is okay to believe that you will be a good accountant and do excellent audits. We need good accountants, just as we need excellent vets and anthropologists and coders and farmers and writers and architects and clergy and food technologists and engineers. Maybe you just want to be a good, profitable, ethical employer, and that's fine too. As for Golden Key, we want to help you with each of those pillars. Academically, by recognizing your successes. Leadership, by offering opportunities to be there, to connect, to listen, to guide and organize. And community service, to share, to serve, to lend a hand. We hope that you will be active in each dimension. And of course, your learning, leading, and community orientation never stops. Golden Key, Southern Africa, espouses the idea of continuous professional development. Wherever you are, be sure to see yourself on a lifelong journey of development, becoming the best you can be as your field, your skills, and your community changes throughout your life. I end by thanking the excellent leadership in our universities. I want to thank the committee members, in particular, for making this society what it is. They volunteered to be student leaders and worked very hard to help build Golden Key. Then there are also the chapter advisors, who has dedicated much time, guidance, and expertise to this society. We are very thankful. Finally, since we're in the business of making bold statements, let me end with one more. In a previous life, I was the Group Chief Operating Officer of a large organization, and I had a policy that any staff member, from the executives to the juniors, could email me directly, especially if they had an innovative idea about the future of the organization. I want to extend this to you today. If you have an idea for the Golden Key International Honor Society, something you are passionate about, and maybe have discussed with one other friend during daylight hours, I would encourage you to mail me. And I look forward to hearing from you. I end with an extraction from the charge of the Golden Key International Honor Society. Be a person of good character. upholding high moral and ethical standards. Let honesty and fairness guide your every decision, and excellence rule your every action. In this way, you and society will prosper. Good luck for your journey. I thank you for joining us in this ceremony.
Thank you, Dr. Castleman. Let us give Dr. Castleman a hand.
The officers have worked as a team this past year. They made the commitment to be active members of the society, and I would like to use this opportunity to recognize them for their dedication and service to the society. First, we have Emmanuel Naniels, our Bloemfontein campus president, Simpiwe Ndaba, our Kwakwa campus president, Tsegofatso Tabane, vice president for Bloemfontein campus, Makirimise Mukwena, vice president, leadership and academics, Molebohang Porotlo, vice president for service, membership and recruitment, Teboho Mukwena, our treasurer at the Bloemfontein campus, Tina Magakwa, treasurer for Kwakwa campus, Corine Steenkamp, our deputy treasurer at Bloemfontein campus, Masechaba Suhansane, fundraising officer for Kwakwa campus, Tatu Mufokeng, fundraising officer for Bloemfontein campus, Tlangelani Banyeni, fundraising officer for Bloemfontein campus, Khaletsang Dibeko, our fundraising director at the Bloemfontein campus, Mabuze Mosikili, community service director, Bianca Hamilton, community service officer at the Bloemfontein campus, Paul Vusi, our community service officer at the Bloemfontein campus, Sitle Wambi, our community service director at the Bloemfontein campus. Then we have Ritla Metswe Ngingwenyane, our professional development officer at the Bloemfontein campus, Tepiso Shabalala, professional development director and leadership at the Kwakwa campus, Nadia Dlamini, Professional Development Director at the Bloemfontein campus, Mpumelelo Mbambo, our Professional Development Director and Academics at Kwakwa campus, Titla Hera Sitiche, Public Relations Director at the Kwakwa campus, Krista Alberts, Public Relations and Marketing Director at the Bloemfontein campus, Antlantla Lanzela, Public Relations and Marketing Officer at the Bloemfontein campus, Kabumelo Phillips, Public Relations and Marketing Officer at the Bloemfontein campus, Lorenda Cameron, Campus Outreach Director, Kwakwa campus, Maletsatsi Uwane, Campus Outreach Director, Kwakwa campus, Panolo Chelale, Personal Development Officer, Bloemfontein campus, Resejo Makota, Personal Development Director at our Bloemfontein campus. Then we have Siklale Mazibu, Membership Recruitment Director at our Kwakwa campus, Tatu Monso, our Human Resource Manager, Danielle Kruger, Secretary at the Bloemfontein campus. Then we have our Secretary at our Kwakwa campus, Precious Vilankulu, our Project Manager for Bloemfontein campus, Adorable Ntluli, our General Liaison Officer, Ketla Hukule Mayaba. Then I would also like to recognize our advisors, Kiara Drood, our graduate advisor, Alexander Daniels, co-advisor, and Dulce Malimabe, our co-advisor. I encourage each of you to consider being an officer or an active member. Please contact your chapter committee now for the big moment.
This is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time all our team members for their outstanding activities. Chapter has made every effort to register and accurately recognize our new members here today. We apologize in advance for any mispronunciation or omission. Sahid Agbani, Chelsea Abrahams, Jade Abrahams, Ralston Adams, Sitla Afrika, Joseph Akinsola, Peyton Ellison, Namalwa Amakali, Samuel Amike, Monique Andreas, Andre Engera, Francis Annandale, Casey Lee Anthony, Abigail Applegreen, Dalise Ocamp, Amida Bagorebeza, Noah Bailey, Taylor Baker, Ziad Balaam, Kamohetsu Baloi, Sitiwe Baloi, Sibabaliwe Bangani, Bianca Bernard, Willem Bernard, Simone Becker, Lindy Besinger, Petunia Bekashe, Inge Bezadenhout, Vinod Bezadenhout, Tihiwa Billa, Zelda Bischoff, Zane Blow, Sumela Blingout, Tegan Boget, Tato Bukako, Atlehang Bukaba, Katleho Buruli, Malisheka, Buroto, Anya Bosman, and Lynn Bosman, Jean-Claude Buerta, Anya Boa, David Boyson, Anne Breitenberg, Sue-Marie Bradenhan, Shanae Brown, Keegan Braden, Ilam Budu, Brendan Baitendach, Lehlonolo Bula, Chanel Berger, Nkolisi Buthelezi, Zuzumuzi Buthelezi, Kayla Bias, Matthew Kels, Shane Carolas, Yolanda Tele, Anesu Chabata, Mpo Chabedi, Zanele Chabedi, Rufuro Chakanyuka, Enya Shang, Lehlonolo Chauke, Yvette Chauke, Didintle Choche, Rarabezo Chweni, Annelise Tribi, Veronica Sivoko, Olivia Cleland, Caprice Clote, Lindsay Clote, Azil Kotsen, Inga Kotia, Giandre Kotia, Lane Kotia, Lishke Kotia, Macalyn Kotia, Kimberly Kota, Octavia Conradi, Leandre Corbett, Lizaine Cornelissen, Kemsy D. Quans, Stephanie Crawford, Abigail Crocker, Lilani Cronje, Minette Crother, Jade Cummings, Giandre Cupido, Almarie De Brain, Henrico De Bias, Philippus Diaga, Anjali De Klerk, Carla De Klerk, Anja De Necker, Reinhard De Villes, Elizabeth De Vries, Jonathan De Vries, Kristen De Val, Timon De Val, Jemilie De Vet, Joy De Vinhuis, Mamelo Dlamini, Nomathemba Dlamini, Nomonde Dlongolo, Banele Dlutla, Wesley Dickerson, Tiffany Kelly Dedris, Diane Dietrichen, Tikano Dikale, Lisette Di Makilengen, Rehumo Ditso Dinuke, Ipileng Diseko, Kelebogile Ditokwe, Tibello Ditswani, Hazel Dladla, Noluvo Dladla, Sipepelo Dladla, Crisanda Dlamini, Gabisile Dlamini, Mininhle Dlamini, Nosihle Dlamini, Tulofelo Dlamini, Yizo Zodwa Dlamini, Ayanda Dluva, Eva Duoka, Tennessee Duet, Sue-Marie Dreyer, Cara Duplessis, Dihan Duplessis, Edan Duplessis, Johannes Duplessis, Jolie Z Duplessis, Micarla Duplessis, Marine Dutoy, Michelle Dutoy, Meloluke Dubazan, Hlengiwe Dube, Carmina Duvenhaig, Danica Extien, Greta Els, Jolene Els, Marianne Elsenaar, Sabiha Enger, Marcel Engelbrecht, Cara Erasmus, Hlekiwe Esiu, Shanique Eisen, Marisa Faku, Mihlali Fatela, Notkolo Fatela, Anya Fouhema, Lesego Feni, Meandra Ferreira, Caitlin Phyllis, Kalalelo Finger, Ellen Finlay, Mamope, Fulutzi, Elizabeth Furi, Nicole Frankel, Adeline Francis, Florina Francisco, Iman Fredericks. I'll now hand over to Khalaletang Dibeko.
Thank you very much for that. Re atlegile, ga o laolwe, Inga Kaiya. Albi Gildenhuys, Pelokazi Gili, Jovanek Guda, Michelle Goeman, Samantha Gould, JD Godskalk, Simamkele Griba, Marinee Greiling, Amalia Grobelaar, Griselda Grobler, Nokutula Gbani, Lindokuhle Hadeb, Mafra Hamid, Monique Harcourt, Colin Hopper, Natasha Harris, Marizan Havenga, Mika Hechter, Karen Hamanas, Donald Hilly, Libo Hilly, Balesa Hlasa, Bongeka Hlatswayo, Dokozo Hlatswayo, Sfiso Hlongwane, Dimangwani Hlongwane, Daniel Hoffman, Kyle Horak, Shenchi Huang, Yanchen Huang, Anika Hijo, Marcela Hijo, Tanka Hijo, Sienta Heman, Chantal Hutton, Henny Jacobs, Ayla Jacobs, Nosisa James, Aldoret Janse van Rensburg, Friedel Janse van Rensburg, Relebohile Yankee, Maria Jones, Adrian Jordan, Alida Jordan, Kama Joy, Alisa Galan, Nobuhle Kambunga, Itumeleng Kajedi, Kifilwe Kekan, Lisiba Kikan, Nonhlanhla Kemp, Dombizodwa Keswa, Ambrosia Kisa, Bontle Khotuli, Tshepo Khutswani, Lerato Kgajwane, Morwadi Kgaola, Bongeni Khatid, Rethabile Khati, Moitheri Keswa, Soiso Kgethwa, Mamello Kgomo, Phakiso Kgomokgwana, Moeketsi Kgongwana, Bontle Kgonkgobe, Nikita Korlu, Rethabile Kgotseng, Lerato Khoza, Nompumelelo Khoza, Siyabonga Khoza, Lithukutula Khumalo, Silindile Khumalo, Bukelwa Khuzwayo, Thandokazi Khwichi, Destiny King, Jamie Klassen, Joanne Klassen, Carly Kleinhans, Sibulele Kopo, Luan Kukamura, Mulatelo Koko, Elizabeth Kotze,
Shanae Kotze, Nikki Kretzmann, Elroy Griedemann, Marizan Krieger, Bridget Kruger, Judith Kruger, Olwetu Kubek, Johannek Gait, Nomsa Kumalo, Mateo Kwenan, Lenta Lebuskachni, Jaji Lamola, Bapiwe Lang, Elizabeth Latachan, Kaylee Lazel, Marinda Leroux, Yvonne Lebajwa, Bohlokwa Leballo, Tobeka Libisi, Elsie Leboho, Jenna Lee, Tshegofatso Leo, Mathele Lehaba, Tlotlisang Lehlo, re lebohile Lekgolwane, Makgotso Lekwatsipa, Mathego Lesabe, Ambrosia Lesala, Lehlohonolo Lesesa, Siphosethu Lesekla, Kyla Lessing, Makgabane Letsiye, Charmaine Letswalo, Quincy Letswalo, Tshepiso Letswalo, Mamokgotu Letsosa, Lishan Lewis, Motabi Diao, Alicia Liebenberg, Laverne Links, ke o rapetse Lokailwe, Johannes Lombard, Abigail Lothering, Jacobus Lothering, Yelene Lawrence, Chilako Low, Christelle Rowe. That will be all, ladies and gentlemen. I'll now hand over to Lorinda.
Please join us in congratulating these new members of Golden Key International Honor Society. Being a newly inducted member of Golden Key International Honor Society means you will live by our charge. I will now hand over to Emmanuel Nels for the reading of the charge.
Good evening, everyone. The charge. You are now being inducted as a member of Golden Key International Society. Your selection to Golden Key was based on that which you have accomplished. Membership in the Golden Key is privilege and an honor, which brings it with it certain responsibilities. Endeavor to maintain and promote high standards of academic achievement. Serve as leaders among your peers, as seekers of wisdom. The purpose of a university education is to enrich you as a person. More than the accumulation of facts, it is an integration of all your experiences in a determined learning process. Be a person of good character, upholding high moral and ethical standards. Let honesty and fairness guide your every decision, and excellence rule your every action. In this way, you and society will prosper. Make a commitment to support the activities of Golden Key. Your leadership, organization, and communication skills will be refined, and new friendships will be gained. Through you, our chapter can contribute in a very tangible way to the well-being of this university. The key holder is a leader, but the greatest leader is the greatest servant. As a member of Golden Key International Honor Society, you have chosen to live as a seeker of wisdom with a lifestyle of service. You have demonstrated your ability. Now, fulfill your potential. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank you for attending, and I challenge each new member to involve yourselves in society activities. Remember, nothing will come your way unless you take the necessary actions. This includes applying for scholarships and awards, developing your leadership skills by serving as a chapter officer and committing yourselves to community service. Visit our website at www.goldenkey.org for more information. Keep your email address updated. Golden Key communicates directly to you via email, and South African office will inform you on behalf of our corporate partners about career and other opportunities. I would like to thank Dr. Almi Kesselman and the GKSA office team, our chapter advisors, co-advisors, and graduate advisors, Alexandra Daniels, Kiara Druda, and Dalsi Malimabe, and all who contributed in making this virtual ceremony possible. Your support and input is sincerely appreciated. And now we have come to the end of a beautiful evening of celebrations. We would like to conclude the ceremony by congratulating our new members and welcoming you to Golden Key International Society. We wish you a good night, stay safe, and God bless.